ChatGPT gets a new shopping research mode in time for the holiday season. Meta makes some interesting announcements about the progress they have made in their Metaverse product. Anthropic says its latest Claude Opus 4.5 model is now available for everyone. Along with these three, I have a couple of interesting news items about YouTube's new community announcements and Google's Nano Banana Pro model. Welcome to this week's edition of the Connected Church News, which is specially packaged for church leaders and media teams of nonprofits and ministries. I am Natchi Lazarus, and this is the show that brings you the top 5 AI and social media news that you need to know for this week in just 5 minutes. Let's get started. Anthropic announced the rollout of its latest Claude Opus 4.5 model to everyone. When you see the side-by-side comparison with ChatGPT 5.1 and Gemini 3 Pro, the model clearly excels in software engineering. It also outperforms almost all of them in the agentic space, and they have multiple safety mechanisms built into the model. The area where I think it's going to help a lot of media ministries and churches is in the area of creating Excel, Word, PowerPoint, and those kind of file systems. I think it's worthwhile spending time learning how this works and implementing it, because think about it. This is all that most of us spend our time on, right? Excel sheets, PowerPoints, Google Doc, Microsoft Word. These are part of our everyday work. So we will have the links to this latest model and how it works in the show notes. Do take a look and share it with your media team. Google's Nano Banana Pro. You probably heard about this all over the news, but do you know how to use this for creating images and where to get started? That's what we're going to talk about. Google released this article giving you top tips. The tips included details about how to think about your story, your subject line, your location, camera angles. These kind of practical inputs is what differentiates somebody from knowing what is being released and actually how to use it. Most people hear about the news, but they don't know what to do with it. So highly recommend you look at this article. And finally, how do you get started? There are 4 different ways to get started with Nano Banana Pro. Number 1 is in Google Gemini. Number 2 is your familiar Google Workspace, where you access Google Slides and Widgets. Number 3 and 4 are for advanced users. Number 3 is using Google's API inside AI Studio and Anti-Gravity. And number 4 is for creatives who are already using Google Flow. OpenAI released a new mode called Shopping Research. Now when you open ChatGPT, you can click on the plus button and you will see a new mode which is exclusively fine-tuned to help you shop. You can go through the list of products and it will also ask you detailed questions like what is your budget? How are you going to use it? And what are the features that you're looking for, and so on, to help you really zero in on what you're looking for. But if you're like me, you may be wondering, didn't ChatGPT already have something like this? It looks like it's not a brand new thing. Wait till you see something that I'm going to show you. There is a much more strategic reason. If you scroll down, you will see this line that says, in the future, you will be able to purchase directly through ChatGPT. Listen. For merchants who are part of instant checkout where available. So that is what this is all about. ChatGPT trying to become Amazon and helping you finish the entire shopping inside ChatGPT. Meta made an interesting announcement about the progress they have made in a Metaverse feature. It has been rolled out to users inside Meta Horizon and users with Meta Quest. You can wear your Meta headset, be in any environment like your living room, your kitchen, your classroom, and this Hyperscape feature will convert that into a virtual world. So now you can imagine your living room becoming a virtual reality world, and you can invite people to come into that space if they have a VR headset. You can invite people or share this world with others using WhatsApp, Messenger, and Instagram. Meta says they're rolling this out gradually to a few users. So if you have a Meta Quest 3 or a 3S headset, you can get started right away and play with it. YouTube made some important announcement about communities, AI features, and YouTube handle. You don't want to miss them. Let's dive right in. First thing is about handles. In YouTube live chat and channel membership area, you will now see the handle the one with @ symbol, that username, that is going to be replacing your channel name. Second is the ability for you to use AI across YouTube creation process, including prompting and converting an image to a video with just a few prompts. Multiple AI features like that. And finally, the communities features, including the facility for you to access community settings on your desktop. Having desktop access could be very useful, especially if you involve volunteers and part-time members from your church. These announcements have a lot more details than what I could cover in this 1 minute, so highly recommend you pass the link which we have in the description with all the announcements to your YouTube team. Ask them to review it thoroughly. If you have any questions or thoughts, or you need more details, do leave them in the comment section. Wherever you're listening to me, we will make sure we get you all the details. You can also DM me at Natchi Lazarus on Instagram. I will see you next week with another set of news items. Until then, you stay connected and stay blessed. God bless you. Bye-bye.